My name is Mark Romeo, Penn, Trafford High School. I teach CAD, engineering, and architecture. So I have a real interest in connecting industry with the students. I think that applicable learning is a big part of my purpose. It's easy to just give the kids lots of information, but it's another thing to connect them with where they may go in the future. And I think that's something that teachers as a whole need to do a little bit better job of in general. So that was a big piece of the puzzle for this. So it definitely it opened my eyes to industry in general, because we got the panels of industry professionals were probably the most impactful thing for me, listening to what they talked about as far as what they want to hire, who they're hiring, why they're hiring, because I could take that directly to the kids. I could take that information straight from the industry professionals, CEOs, presidents, etc., and tell the kids about it straight from their mouth to my ears to their ears, So I'd say that was probably the biggest piece of the puzzle for me that was really, really impactful. I'd say that I was generally familiar with a lot of the things that we've already talked about. Again, it's been a big, talking to those industry professionals specifically was big. I kind of knew what they were doing to an extent, right? But it's definitely been impactful to understand what they want and what they want in students. So that's been the biggest takeaway for me. The idea that the things that I'm teaching are the things that these industries need. So that also kind of hit me. It was like, this is what you guys are going to need to know to go and do these jobs. So that was pretty cool. I think teachers need to want to know more. I think teachers need to want to learn. And I have a thirst for knowledge. I always want to know more about what's out there. And I think it would be really helpful if more teachers kind of got on board with that thought process and got outside their comfort zones and went to some trainings and went to some seminars and things like this, because there's just so much to learn. I highly recommend them. It's been a lot of fun. Networking is also, I haven't really mentioned networking much, but we were just sitting down there eating lunch with colleagues from, I call them colleagues, but they're not with my school, they're other schools, but it's just so cool to talk about what they teach and how they teach it and how their kids are and how receptive they are. And networking has probably been, networking in general, I found that in industry and education, networking can be like, it can make the whole difference, So that's been a big part of it too. So I highly recommend it.